Hello and welcome back to another monthly TF2 history lesson brought to you by yours truly. Today we're going to be talking about something that's been around in TF2 for over 10 years, but you don't really hear much about them anymore. And that is spells. Now, spells got added into the game way back in Scream Fortress 2012, and they were obtained through Haunted Halloween gifts, and these gifts were found inside of certain Scream Fortress maps during the event, specifically these four. Now, these spells did a lot of really cool things, like they could add paint effects to cosmetics, like for example, we'll take Chromatic Corruption, turns your hat into different shades of purple, kind of like a fade effect. It's pretty cool. There's footprint spells that give you different colored footprints. There's voice spells that can make your mercenary's voice
sound like this,
or sound like this. And there's weapon spells that can change different attributes of your weapons, like making ghosts come out of your victim's dead body, or turning fire on your flamethrower green, or turning your rockets purple. I mean, there's some really cool things that these spells can do. In nowadays market, some spelled weapons or cosmetics can go for hundreds or thousands of dollars, and there are certain communities specifically for the purpose of trading spelled items. But unfortunately, after Scream Fortress 2014, these spells and Haunted Halloween gifts were sadly discontinued, getting replaced with the Soul Gargoyle, which allowed you to collect souls, play Mirage missions, and do Halloween transmutes. But going back to spells, why were they discontinued? I mean, they were really cool items and they were loved by a huge number of players, so why did they stop dropping? Who the f*** knows? Remember, this is Valve we're dealing with here, and Valve does a lot of strange things when it comes to their video games. This is just one of them. But for real, if I had to take a guess as to why they were removed, it was probably because they wanted to push out the Halloween contracts and the Soul Gargoyle. And for good reason. Since 2017, Valve has been adding only community-created content for their Halloween updates. And this leads to more reason to play the game. More maps equals more contracts via Soul Gargoyle equals more Halloween transmutes, etc. But that still doesn't make up for a good reason to remove spells being able to drop during these events. If I was one of the two people that worked on TF2, I would propose this. Why don't we have Halloween spells drop as a bonus item in Halloween transmutes? I mean, voodoo cursed objects and spellbook pages and cases are already in that bonus drop pool. Why not make spells a random drop in that pool as well? I think a majority of people would be in favor for that. Now, another thing comes into consideration here, which is the economy surrounding spells. Me being the guy I am, I don't want to crash the spell economy. So I would make spell drops very, very rare. Like unusual level rare, which means more transmutes being performed, which means more money for Valve. Probably not much money, but it'll be something. Now, snapping back into reality, this will never happen. I know, it sucks, but that's just how Valve does things. Why do they do these things? Who knows? Now, on the topic of Valve discontinuing stuff for no apparent reason, something else immediately comes into mind for me, which is collector's quality items, which have less of a following than spelled items, but still, there's people that collect collector's items. Duh. Now, collector's items were made through chemistry sets that dropped in the random drop system back in 2013. They were tool items that were associated with one specific item. For this example, we'll use the ambassador. When it was opened, it would bring up a crafting recipe. Now, when you put 200 ambassadors into this recipe, it would give you one collector's quality ambassador, which had a cool red color in its name. These sets stopped dropping in 2014, and since then, they have increased dramatically in price. Now, I can't really give you a good reason as to why these stopped dropping either. If y'all do, drop it in the comments or drop it in my Discord server, link in the description. But, all in all, spells are really, really cool. And it's a shame that they don't drop anymore. I'm going to put some links into the description with websites specifically tailored for spell trading if you guys are interested. But anyways, that's about it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe. I know the last video you guys really, really liked, and I'm really happy you guys enjoyed it. Listen, it's not over yet. We still got a lot more, still have a lot more to share with you guys. But, yeah, hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed, subscribe, like, comment, do whatever. Join the Discord, do whatever. I appreciate all y'all, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace out.